Welcome to 60-Second Civics from the Center for Civic Education. I'm Mark Gage. The Civil Rights Act of 1964 remains the most far-reaching civil rights legislation in American history, outlawing both segregation by law and by private enterprises and many other forms of discrimination. However, the Civil Rights Act of 1964 was preceded by three other major civil rights acts. The Civil Rights Act of 1866 was passed over the veto of President Andrew Johnson, who claimed it would operate in favor of the colored and against the white race. This act protected the rights of African Americans to make contracts, sue, be a witness in court proceedings, and own private property. The legislation did not contain effective enforcement mechanisms. President Dwight Eisenhower proposed the Civil Rights Act of 1957, which created the Civil Rights Section of the U.S. Department of Justice and gave federal prosecutors authority to seek court orders to prohibit interference with the right to vote. The act also created the Civil Rights Commission to investigate discrimination and recommend corrective measures. The Civil Rights Act of 1960 was also proposed by Eisenhower in response to the bombings of black churches and schools in the South. It contained penalties against those who interfered with or sought to interfere with the right to vote. Debates on the bill paved the way for enactment of the Voting Rights Act of 1965. That's all for today's podcast, 60 Second Civics, where civic engagement only takes a minute.